trading people's world. Dancing and praying. Right. There's always a tribe somewhere.
Hey traders, welcome to the stream. Happy Monday. Good to see some positive price action, at least a little bit. I mean, certain subsectors of markets went nuts, and that would be the meme stocks, of course, right? Everyone, their mother's talking about it. We can look at them. There's not much to look at. There really wasn't much of a technical edge at all. It's literally straight up some dude tweeting for the first time in years that catalyzed these meme stocks to rally, and that's about all it was. So cool to see buyers get the price of Bitcoin back to where it was on the 10th, the 9th of May. But still, I mean, it's really cool, dude, that the price is elevated back to where it was, you know, from a few days ago. But like, still trading below the 200 simple moving average, like the 4 hour, still below the key inflection points from history. You know, one thing we're just hoping for is a higher low to get put in. Maybe this is it, but you just can't say what they could just another red bamboozle candle in the coming days, and we're back to 58.4, and that would probably be the best level to manage risk appropriately. If buyers did come in there, you could have a stop loss safely below 57.5, maybe below the May 1st low, and let this thing ride. But yeah, I do really like the fact that somehow the buyers have defended the March 20th low, and it looks really cool on the, if you conceptualize what is going on with Bitcoin as a horizontal range, a rectangle of sorts. See, you can just, it's kind of unbelievable. Like, I remember this weekend, I posted this in the general chat in Discord. I'm like, what the F are these guys doing? Are they really trying to do this right now? And what came from that, I mean, morning doji star situation right after the bearish and golden candle, and this level here defended successfully for now. Forget the moving averages, whatever. It looks pretty cool in the 4 hour because they kind of confirmed it. But just because they defended that level now, okay, it's maybe we got a higher low. We got to put in a higher high. We got to break moving averages. We got to break $64,900. These are things that have to happen at some point, and they just haven't yet. So I think we were at critical areas this weekend, and now we're off those levels so we can breathe a little bit. But yeah, like whatever. If this thing goes lower, it'll be temporary. This is a long-term uptrend situation on Bitcoin. Your purchasing power is collapsing. I'm preaching to the choir here. You all know it. But this is kind of an interesting development for now on Bitcoin. All right, buyer defended the bottom of the trading range, $60,800. Okay, not bad. Hope you had a good weekend. Hopefully you weren't short on memes, because if you were, get wrecked. There wasn't really a reason to be short or long on that crap. Nothing. And how about those freaking commodities pumping with the memes, okay? Something else. They're starting to pump hard, like they started last week, right? Really, right? Anyway, we'll look at those, but that's your Bitcoin. We'll look at Bitcoin dominance real quick, because these altcoins that have not been recovering, really, like, Bitcoin was drawn down, and then the altcoins were drawn down harder, and now Bitcoin's recovered some, and the altcoins aren't really recovering much. So Bitcoin dominance, here we are. Big Jesus candle, kind of. The highest low of the entire uptrend being put in most recently, May 1st. And now breaching that level from December 6th of 2023, we are still waiting on 60% market cap dominance. That has been the long-term target forever. All right, Wyckoff accumulation. We're in phase E. We're in the markup phase. There's just been some consolidation. I think you had a falling wedge. Then you have a right angle descending broadening formation, trading beautifully above the 200 something moving average. The trend is friend. And just waiting for 60. So Bitcoin will outperform, as it has been for a long time now. 18 months plus, right? All right, just letting you know what's going on with that.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Yes, Ethereum. I said this, okay, I think it's a little too early, but I did say, because when I posted it, I believe it was like the 11th or 10th, and the price was currently at the level, sitting there with no bids coming in. I said I will chug an alcoholic beverage if this truly holds. Okay, because they're defending the level, but there's just less market participants involved in the asset every time. And then here we are, just right at it, making the lowest candle close a few days ago since February. And wow, they're just keeping it up, but it's kind of garbage. Like compared to Bitcoin, it's trash. Cannot, you know, I think it tested 3,000s a day. $2,994.74, not 3,000. But if it's a successful defense, which I'm not considering this successful at all, we'd have to see a pronounced rally off of this low. I would then chug an alcoholic beverage, okay? Because that's how little faith I had in 2,900 holding because of the context, the lower highs. All right, the absorption of remaining demand at a key level. All right, not great still. And then if you want to see it, I don't think you really need to know, but here we go, chat. Guess what's about to happen in 47 minutes on Ethereum paired to Bitcoin? You will be formally, without a shadow of a doubt, making the lowest candle close since April 24th, 2021. The lowest price, or the lowest level and the lowest valuation, the lowest close since Vitalik Buterin switched to proof of stake. That is about to happen. You're about to take out the levels where traders settled up April 13th. Distribution confirmed again and again and again and again. We are in phase E of Wyckoff distribution, and it feels good, man. It feels real nice. There you have it. Yeah, we're going to look at the jokes, the memes. Proof of stake. Here it was, the vertical dotted line. The date he did it. Never again. And the worst it's been to date. A lot of downside potential, man. I mean, at least a 4 million sats. Let's say like that's your minimum downside here. Like 11% downside. My God. All right. Trading woefully below the 200 some moving average. Get destroyed. Ethereum. Compared to Bitcoin, of course. Okay. We can look at BNB because BNB has been superior in all ways lately. If I could find it. Just flat today, but just a sight to behold. Sitting sideways, trading the same price as trading at March 13th. That's fine. Only higher lows getting put in. I mean, you got lower highs than the initial high. They all rival each other, but you still got the higher lows. I mean, this asset could fall as low as 530 and still be possibly contained within maybe some sort of symmetrical triangle, maybe neutral, but just, you know, off its highs. Only by its all-time highs, only by 12.45%, Bitcoin is down like 15+%. So there it is. You're one of your largest crypto assets in the world. You're staring at it. It's doing quite fine for now. The best compared to any major. And then we look at Solana. Holding in there. Right, if you were trading the confirmation low at the key inflection point, the trade is certainly still alive. You're just sitting there waiting to get stopped out, or for Moon, or for 171, 198. That's all you're doing. You have to be patient. Like you have a trading plan, and it's constructed based on what you've learned, right? First time no one knows, second time really everyone knows. So, okay, you set up your entry as close as you can to the level with a stop loss as tight as possible. Below that level, because why would you want to own the asset if it breaks key supports? And then you have max upside inherently, and you're just waiting for resolution, which I don't think there's really been any outside of the initial rally. That just, yeah, sideways, man. But, you know, just kind of, it's actually performing a little bit better than Bitcoin today. I guess you're technically going to engulf. It'll be the highest close since May 9th, whatever. Okay, Solana. Great stuff, man. Definitely looks okay. It was one of the only ones that looked kind of okay for maybe a trade setup of sorts, and is superior in many ways to Ethereum currently. I wonder what Solana to Bitcoin looks like. I'm sorry, Solana to Ethereum. Man, we should look at that. But first, let's ask Jonathan how he's doing.
I like turtles.
Here it is, totals. All right, so by the grace of God, buyers have recaptured $2.21 trillion. But as you can see, if this is just the 12-hour, that simple moving average, 200 simple moving average, just you're below it. You know, you've been below it for going on a day now. So much adversity that must be overcome. Not just that 200, the heart line of the channel, and then $2.3 trillion pretty much confluent with that heart line. And then we need to make a higher low, or I'm sorry, a higher high after the potential higher low. So just adversity ahead of us, and we must stay resilient, persevere through the adversity so we can become more powerful as market participants, in traders. Oh, it applies to life too. Crazy. So there's your total update. Good, but you know, I don't know. Not great, not terrible, really, right?
Good and terrible.
Yeah, let's look at Solana paired to Ethereum, because I don't know if I looked at that in a long, long time. Wow. Yeah, you try to tell me what's going on here. Here it is, sold to ETH. Where you're thinking possibly, based on what's been happening with Ethereum, that things are changing. Like their tectonic plates shifting. And we're looking at that, right? Not just with Ethereum paired to Bitcoin, now Solana paired to Ethereum, where, rivaling all-time highs back from 2021. And now market participants are attempting to put in the highest low, literally kind of ever. Discernible, right? On the daily, I can see it with my own eyes. Yeah, you got to wonder, trading above the 200 simple moving average, what a trend. The highest high, the highest low. That's uptrending. So a retest of 5.7, 5.9 there. Or, whatever. I don't even know how to boost the metric. Is it, I don't know, 5,975 ways? WEIs? I don't know. Either way, looking pretty good here. So if you were a betting man, if you even cared about this, you'd probably want to have money in Solana and not Ethereum. Someone could just try to say, hey man, I get it. It's really kind of just some reaccumulation going on. I mean, kind of weird, kind of off, but there's a sell wall, confluent back there with the history, 2021 high, but locally too, it's just this high, and then we got a higher low now coming in. I don't even know this is a valid demand line until we see 5.5 again. We'll keep our eye on it. Solana paired to Ethereum, and then we'll look at XRP. 1%. Have fun, dude. Just have fun. I have no words for this crap. I mean, cool. It's at support kind of every day. It's up and down, and it's nothing. There hadn't been crap on this since the Gartley kind of type 2, and then it played out and it was completely over, and it's still over. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't really give a crap what this does, because it's not showing the framework that we're looking for, right? But yeah, the memes are up, dude. Doge and Shiba. Doge up almost 5%. I'd say this harmonic's still alive. I know, weird as it is in its context where it developed, they're still hanging on. So maybe we just got ourselves got a big old range here. A rectangle, and maybe our first high or low, because it's just been up and down. Yeah, that could be the highest low of the entire uptrend. Not even, I don't know, kind of. But still, you got to break 15 cents, 18 cents, and you're not there yet. So it's just adversity. Shiba was also kind of interesting, I guess. Just kept making these lower highs, but still trading above 2,000, which is a key level. Figured with the bullish pin bar at the key level one time, then two, it'd have been good. But that just shows you how altcoins are trading right now. Not very good at all. So, hey, we got an engulfing candle that will be confirmed in 38 minutes. Hype in the chat for Shiba. We can't make hype happen, dude. Okay. Yeah, so I guess just those were your memes, and really altcoins today have just not done very well. Right, the majority are in the red. What? Yeah, only a handful are up 1% or more. IMX, Storage, QNT, Raven, EOS, Dash, Bitcoin Cash, Height, BAT, DOT, kind of. Not really. Yeah, memes are pumping after hours, dude. Did anyone see, anyone get, I know y'all all got pinged if you're in the Discord. Best Buy, or no, not Best Buy, BlackBerry. Because that's a meme from the past, the Reddit past, and holy crap, a spring back test of a 2020 low is fascinating. Okay, so altcoins, just not worth really looking at. You got to see it. It must be time to look. Here's GameStop. What the CEO, it is estimated he made $488 million on the pump today. Highest daily candle close confirmed since August of 2022, so goes without saying, 52-week highs. Yes, over that. Someone could have made the argument there was some sort of divergence in the RSI. It was pretty tough to read, but guess kind of going on there, but not trading at any inflection point. Really, I guess unless you're saying that February 2021 low.
Good evening, Mitch. Speaking of memes, can you look at PonConMex? Consecutive higher lows and a choppy inverse head and shoulders at the highs.
Hello, Satan Slayer. Thank you. Wait, yeah. Satan Slayer. Thank you, dude. Ponk? I thought it was bonk, dude. We can certainly look at it, alright? Anything you want. Much love. Cheers. Alright, that's how we're going. This could continue. Yeah, it is up 14% after hours. The squeeze could continue. Like, you have no idea. This is complete casino stuff. Nothing I can do here is going to help you, right, with these. These are wild, unpredictable, and yeah, just utterly insane. All right, that's GME, GameStop, AMC up 78%, and then up another 23% after hours. Again, not really much here outside of, okay, you could have been like, yep, bullish divergence, certainly. But trading where? Oh, AMC just casually, nonchalantly trading at the lowest level in human history just a month, less than a month ago, 3 weeks ago. So have fun with that. Like, just nothing there. So that's a little divergence. All right. But killing it today and after hours. And that was the highest daily candle close confirmed since January 8th of just this year. So not making 52-week highs like GME, GameStop. All right. So, the memes, and then let's look at BB. BlackBerry Limited. It was kind of insane, right? Because I was asking today, like, hey, man, I'm going to make a watch list for memes. What should be in there? And someone was like, I think a patron was like, wasn't BlackBerry an ancient meme? I'm like, oh, yeah, that inverse head and shoulders, that crazy one that like went up the day after, right? You got to, outside of it being a meme, most incredible, like this is the most incredible type of setups you could ever dream of when market participants violate a key reversal point from history, There it is, 270, those COVID crash lows. They recaptured it, and what did they do? They reconfirmed its validity as support, the notorious spring back test, the dream. And then, the momentum shifted back in the hands of the buyers. And there really was like hidden bullish evidence a little bit. And just they tested the neckline of the potential inverse head and shoulders, and after hours broken out. It's up 11.6%. Fantastic. Gotta wonder where this could go. Oh, history repeats itself, 488. Terrible trend, but mother of God, that's a technical indicator for the ages right there. All right. That is the type of stuff that you just don't see that often. All right. Remember the spring back test at historical lows. A great example of the spring back test, natural gas, 2020. All right, it was a level. It was a historical reversal point from 2016. But then they gave us a dragon, and then the spring, then the back test of that spring, and look where it went from there. It really was the beginning of a bullish book that was 1,000+ pages, and then it all ended with a fractal, a dark cloud cover reversal, and the head and shoulders, and then another. And then here we are again. Wait, the exact same thing, just a little different flavor. Buyers recaptured, then they reconfirmed and reconfirmed again. And now look at you, natural gas, today/yesterday, highest daily candle close since January 26th. Massive engulfing candle highs, multi-month highs. All right, natural gas, I have in the chat for spring back tests. They come in different flavors, right? This one's confirmed. You only get one sometimes you get two. All right, I don't know what, Pepe hit all-time freaking highs today and is maybe going for the highest close ever. It's going to be close, man. We got 31 minutes. There it is. It will be certainly the second highest daily candle close ever, rivaling the first, which was March 14th. So, wow, how about that? Maybe that head and shoulders right there. It was a really pretty structure. I mean, kind of like left, head, right, then very discernible neckline, and they even broke it and kind of back tested it. So, yeah, I mean, if you're going Fibonacci here, if the memes are going to keep going, Pepe is certainly a meme, 126,187. Okay, I know it's in dollar amounts and stuff. I'm just not going to talk about the denominations or whatever, the fractions. Okay, it's worthless. Let's just say 1.26 1,000ths of a penny, I guess. Hype in the chat for all-time highs today, at least temporarily. Pepe, let's have an alert set up if we're gonna be recapturing that level from March 14th. Nice. So it was the memes. It was the memes. It was a Mesogamma, Obama, BlackBerry. Yeah, dude. Crazy stuff. Dog with hat, only at 1.2% today. You figure this might be going, but dude, if they do this, I'm gonna lose my mind. I don't know if I have any faith or hope in a joke like this, but dude, what if they do it? Like, let's just have a conversation. Like, what if it's like 1 and 2? Are they, it could go a little bit lower. I'd be more comfortable. What if they do it? Dog with hat, somehow putting in a third valley. I don't know. I'd prefer it be a little bit more drawn out and a little bit more proportionate. Like they take it down, maybe 266, just where it's like no doubt of its beauty and textbookness. But it's a meme, dude. Okay, so we're just looking at the memes today because there's been action. So, okay, cool. To the S&P 500 futures, another day, another green candle. Holy crap, they're streaking hard. 8 in a row, 8-day win streak for the S&P, though it was marginal. We're talking, it was up and closed today, or it was up like 0.01% or something. Yeah. 1 penny difference from Friday. Nice. Very nice. Was it 1 penny? No, it was 6 pennies. 60 pennies? Yeah, 60 pennies, but 0.01%. Anyway, so the attempted rally continues. You still could be working on hidden bearish divergence if they start reversing this thing here on a lower high, but nevertheless, this is a great uptrend, a nice little, very shallow correction. They're just roaring it higher. Okay. Is this stream on? You don't hear the music? It stopped already? I can kind of hear it. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing a static video again. My Dow Jones Industrial Average broke its streak today. There it is. Just a red candle. I mean, it was down 0.16%, 62 bucks. Not really a big deal. Nice uptrend near the overbought level of the uptrend. Attempted rally, and that attempted rally could manifest into hidden bearish divergence if they start reversing this thing here, which, you know, could just end up being something like this, like a correction that lasts for multiple months, right? And in the end, it just, you get divergence and then it performs very well. So you just don't know. We're looking at the indices just because why not, man? It's looking at everything across the markets. Here's your NASDAQ futures. It's beautiful. Beautiful channel and attempting that rally. Very, very close to all-time highs, unlike Bitcoin and meme stocks and commodities. CPI report is on Wednesday. So you really got to wonder how that will affect the markets. I mean, whatever they say doesn't matter. These clowns took out, all right, coffee futures since March, okay, like 2 months. Coffee futures, or just coffee, is up 30% roughly. They have actually taken coffee out of the equation for CPI. They did that. They didn't tell anyone, but they did it. People have seen it. It's confirmed. So every time, and they keep every time an asset keeps going up tremendously in like value because of inflation, they take it out of the equation to tame the numbers. So they're just lying. So no matter what happens on the report, scam propaganda, you know inflation will be higher. So who gives a crap what the report is? Because you can't trust these people. There's no accountability. These people make the wrong decision, bad decision. The only people that get hurt are taxpayers. Did they take out stake? It's can be very, very disheartening, but we persevere. Here's your Russell 2000 futures. You know, attempting a rally, but if it falls short, you're going to wind up with hidden bearish divergence, which would imply a bearish continuation, like a wave down. So not really sold. Very elevated up here. It's hard to, like, you look at the Russell 2000 index fund and you know, like, for a fact that 40%, might be 40% of assets that make up the 2000 do not make money ever. They always lose money. Every 3 months, hey man, we lose money. We operate at a loss. Why would you ever own this garbage? It just doesn't make sense. You're better off just owning an individual stock. So have fun with this garbage index fund. It doesn't matter what it does because of that reality of 40% being major losers. Okay. Okay, let's go to gold. that had a bad day, had a bearish engulfing candle confirmed at the 1.618. You know, they're just attempting a rally here. Like the index funds are attempting a rally. You have not recaptured the highs. You still have negative momentum. You're still neutral. They tried to breach the bullish control zone and failed. So yeah, you're elevated. This could turn into, this is like in the midst of, I mean, I think you're in a consolidation phase at this point. I don't really know what the pattern is. It's really high risk. You'd be paying extreme premium just to own it anyway up here. So we're just looking at it. Cool, just covering it. There, you know, there's a better metal out there that's been better for risk management and structural developments and technical indicators. Silver had a technical indicator with the bullish back test from May 2nd, May 3rd. Very, very real. But they're just attempting a rally here. They have not recaptured the highs. And you think if they do this, then $30 in time. But just understand, like, they could make a second test of this level. You might have to confirm it. Then that might be like the most pristine level to long if they double bottom at the inflection point. Forget that though. Forget that, because let's just look at copper real quick. Copper futures 52-week highs. Beautiful, man. What a freaking breakout Jesus candle. Highest daily candle close confirmed on copper futures since April of 2022. Amongst one of the highest closes in human history. Been freaking going, dude. Yeah, a little hidden bullish divergence that just, wow, you don't even see a discernible swing low, really. Just powerful. China to me. China, yeah. And then the one that was the best in terms of setups. All right. Highest daily candle close confirmed on platinum futures since December 28th. The highest close of 2024. Just like Friday, you got a pretty clean breakout here and trading over $1,000. Psychological, big deal. So let's see if this continues. Any pullback, as long as the pullback is higher than 914, you're good. Very nice. But that is not even really, I mean, it was up marginally today. I think, we already looked at natural gas. That had a great day. Let's look at a current trade setup based on a textbook framework. Oat futures trading at its highest price since October 5th, 2024 highs, multi-month highs. But it was a dream of dreams, where you can't make up how perfect it was, where an asset that made a major, undeniable, low to high 88% retrace, and that is where the bottoming structure developed. And it just so happens that where the M shape completed, there was a very, very real key level that takes you as far back as 2008, 2011, 2013, 2014, 2019 and 20 and 22 all the way to 2024, the type 2 return. It was a dream. So still waiting on 487. Trade setup targets, man, right? Top of the harmonic to you. And this could be something far greater than just a trade setup. This could take you to a gap fill eventually at 597. You could make it all the way up to 706 given enough time. But up 3.71%, a commodity trading like an S coin. Wheat. The same. I mean, they're very similar in price action today. Wheat with its highest close since July of 2023. So we're working on 52-week highs, very close. You still, though, the most recent discernible event is the lowest low. But at least you're making a higher high than the previous high. So any pullback, we were looking for a higher low, and then all of a sudden we say the trend could be in the midst of reversing. And it happened after a steep correction from that low from 2019 all the way to the, that was the Ukraine-Russia kickoff war kickoff, whatever, March 2022. That was a brief, very brief all-time high. Rivaled the 2008 level. 2008. So hype in the chat for commodities doing things. You can believe it. Yeah, now let's look at some corn. Woeful bear trend, but they broke, they recaptured the 200 moving average on Friday. You got follow through. You got the highest daily candle close of 2024. But again, structurally, low, lower low, lower high, lowest low, and you still haven't even made a higher high than the previous terminal swing high. So it's like, it's cool. It's very cool that they're, for now it's short-term reversal, but there's no indication of a trend reversal. Man, that was a dream up there. The bear shark with the head and shoulders and the spring back test with the shooting star. Amen. Can I get an amen? Or something, dude. Let me see if Chad had anything interesting to say. Nah, like 3 all chatting. Whatever, dude. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, that was pretty much it for orange juice futures. Insane. They're doing it, man. They're freaking doing it. Highest daily candle close since November, and on your way to 417 to 420. Might be doing an orange juice stream again soon if they keep this up. This is crazy. It's bonkers, man. Wow, freaking lean hog futures, I forgot to mention, was the highest of all commodities. I mean, this one reversed, and they're up against a major level. If they break this, gosh, good God, man. All right, yeah, they break that. They're still, you got to go like 100's a big deal. Yeah, 100, 102. Okay, your bacon gonna be costing a lot soon, but looks like they're ripping and roaring, these commodities, man. Sadly, I'm just looking at palladium here. That's definitely interesting, showing its first level of positive momentum since April 15th, and just not really doing much with the rest of the metals. Yeah, woeful bear trend for years now, but maybe a bottoming base getting put in, just looking at it because of that. U.S. oil trying to defend the $78 level. That is certainly going on right now. This is not a joke of a level. It's very real. It's historical. $78 is an old high from 2006. As you can see, the correlation price action from July 2012. Major reversal point. You got to wonder if they're going to hold it up here. Because if you get it like how it is, if it gets like, it doesn't matter. Like if they make a higher low than this low from December, you're talking about classic accumulation on U.S. oil. You're talking like not quite 3 rising valleys, because the second peak has to be higher than the first, but a third valley. Very interesting. So yeah, U.S. oil, got it. Yeah, so we had like what, 1 request, 1 contribution, hype. Let's go, dude. Ponk, dude. Just come to this. Yeah, man, nice trend. We've been here before, I guess. Nice trend, sure. And bullish engulfing candle will be confirmed in less than 15 minutes. We're working on the highest daily candle close since April 21st, amongst the highest levels ever. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could try to paint a channel here to conceptualize this trend we're seeing. Yeah, it's pretty nice right there on the top. I wonder if we had it like this. See, if you have it like that, you'd get a touch there, but I don't know. I think that that would probably be more appropriate. Something like that. But then if you're like, okay, let's adjust it for the data, the new data here, this low, Oh, wow. It's pretty close here. Yeah, the bottom's not as good as the top with like a supply line that 4 touches. That's incredible, you know. Harder on the bottom. So if you want to talk about overbought in this uptrend, punk, you know, take it to 24, 25 cents up here. If it's just going to do the thing it's been doing, right? Yeah, I mean, looks better than most altcoins, certainly. Not many altcoins looking this great lately, locally. Most are just, I mean, you know, there are a handful of a few that have like actionable setups, but like they're just, no one's bidding on them. Like they're garbage. Like there's no price action on altcoins. So like just for instance, like they're still valid. They're not dead yet, but it looks worse and worse every day. Like, I mean, you know, like Filecoin, still, they're just sitting here. No one's buying. There was divergence on the 12-hour, I think. I mean, just look, the bearish back test, the 200 moving average is now resistance. It's just garbage, even though you got the highest low of the entire uptrend going on. So I don't know if they're trying to make you give up or whatever, but it just, that's the thing. The good thing about it is like you don't expect anything. You just know the patterns and you know how to manage your risk below levels. And if it falls below that, you're stopped out, it's over. But I mean, if they hold it here, it could be run to 950 if it actually plays out as the highest low with an M-shape completing. If there's any performance, there's been 0 performance so far. Yeah, tough situation because no one's buying. It's like this on a few of them. Like Reef Coin, they recaptured it, but barely. I mean, like it was getting bad, man. Look, it's like, I don't know what to tell you. Like it's a key level. It's an 88% retrace from the low here to the high, 886. Support, resistance has flipped to support once, now twice, now thrice. And again, no one's buying because who wants to buy Reef Coin? I get it. It's a joke. It's a joke. All these coins are jokes, man. So, like ZRX, another one. It's like, it's there. It's sitting at the actionable area. No one's buying it. Just local lower highs, absorption of demand, trading below the 200 something moving average. Just trash. Trash price action lately locally. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, we have a Telegram group that has certainly set its gaze upon this stream's chat to say, they all saying right now in their little Telegram group, dude, go to this channel and type in our S coin that we want to pump. Could anyone take a guess of which S coin? Hi, Telegram. Look, dude, I don't do that. I don't like that. Don't shill your trash here. Don't shill your scams here. You're not the first. You'll certainly not be the last. We've seen it a million times. You're just another number. You're S-Coin scam shilling from Telegram number 5,432. No, bro. No, I do nothing what you say. But that's it, man. You know, like whatever. So we got 10 minutes till the candle close, and Bitcoin's going to have its highest daily close since May 9th. And I like to see at least the positive momentum is trying to make a comeback here. Man, shut the... So yeah, adversity. We're back. At least we got made it. The hobbits made it back to Bree. But good luck. Amonsul, never gonna break that, dude. Never breaking Amonsul. You break Amonsul, dude, you get stabbed by the Witch King of Angband, or Angbar. Sorry, Angband is Morgoth's fortress amongst the mountains of Dangordrim. What are you talking about, Eli Hahn? Some guy I'd never seen in my life saying, why did I come out of hibernation? Dude, I've never been in true hibernation, ever. I don't go away for 3+ years like a guy with a headband. I don't do that. I've been around, oh, it might take a few days off. Like, nope, I'm always here. Bear market, bull market, nothing market. No hibernation here. Must be in the wrong channel, dude. Total daily, it's okay. And just adversity. Gotta break 2.3 trillion. Yeah, Eli, where you been, dude? Yeah, I just wish, like, we'll look at Filecoin, it's like, that speaks for almost all of them. If they had those little setups, those 886s, those M shapes. Another one, Hot was like another one. But like, dude, you just look at it and it's there and you know it's there, but like no one cares. No one's buying right now. Yeah, potentially the highest low of the entire newly established uptrend, or somewhat newly established, right? I mean, the bottom's got put in October, and we're in May now. But I'm just saying, right, where there was nothing for 6+ weeks, finally an 886 M shape developed, but like since then a little reaction, but certainly no reversal. Working on your lowest daily candle close since April 17th. That's just. I guess like I remember in October, before Bitcoin did its thing, a lot of these altcoins, it felt the same way. It was like, dude, no one's like right here. You look back, it's just right here. It's a type 2 return. Certainly, it really is. But then it's like from August 17th all the way to October, 2 freaking months of just, I guess I'm going to go crazy here. I guess I'm psychotic. I guess whatever. It's never going to do anything. But then after 2 months of sideways at the pattern completion zone, the buyers finally came in. So maybe we're just going through the same thing where it's like they've got to really, really make people give up on this. The money printer has re-begun. What are you talking about? The money printing is going. The global money supply has hit an all-time high. And now we've got the threshold of that chart that is how much money is circulating, how much M2 is going on, how much M2 exists from 365 days ago. It just flipped positive. We got like the first histogram wick, the first wick of that chart is back to more. So May 13th of 2023, and you go a year later to May 13th, 2024, there's now more money in circulation than there was a year ago. What's up, crypto hoarder? And then, this one's starting to, rally. M2 is starting to, yep, there it is. This is the weekly chart, but you're seeing right now, last time the data existed, March of 2023, highest level of M2, highest level of like money, cash in the system since, again, March 20th, 2023. This is going on, man. We're picking back up. Do you think we're not going back to 22 trillion? We are. We will. It's gonna happen. It's certain. This isn't even a game of Mark Douglas and expectation. No, dude, this is certain. You can't, like, society as we know it cannot exist without this thing going to all-time highs. Society will collapse if this doesn't go to all-time highs.
Can you take a look at
again.
Rio Tinto, please? Thank you for your hard work.
Aretha, thank you for the 20. Thank you for your third super chat to this 100% crowdsourced stream. Speaking of that, big shout out over the weekend to the peoples who really I'm streaming for, okay? Because y'all are the people keeping it rolling right now, because the hype is dead. It's just, we're going days where it's just nothing. Okay, no hype, no, and so these people that keep renewing their Citadel membership and Patreon, I really appreciate it. Like, oh my God, y'all are amazing. And so in the past, 48 hours, Bun Brewer, thank you so much for the 3 months of continued support. Love Trading Crypto, thank you for the 5 months. Struggling Man, thank you for the 9 months continued support. Sablot, thank you for the 3 months continued support. Millworm, thank you for the 6 months continued support. Metal for Life, thank you for the 6 months continued support. Stealth Arts, thank you for the 4 months. K2, thank you so much for the 2 months. Really, really appreciate y'all supporting this 100% crowdsourced community. Okay, thank y'all. Really. So here it was. The COVID lockdowns began. And it's just been a lull. But look at the 200-week moving average. I mean, we're the closest we've been to the 200-week moving average since 1995 on the M2. So you know this thing's about to start going again. But then we do, then we have it, let me see if I can find this. Inflation adjusted, let's look at Bitcoin adjusted for inflation. Up 2.3%, very elevated on the weekly here. But is woefully, unfortunately, trading below a key inflection point of 4.12 billion. You need to see the buyers recapture that, and you got to break all-time highs, man. They never made an all-time high. That's unbelievable. March 11th. And then gold, paired to the CPI adjusted for inflation, looks unbelievably bullish. Like, this is one of the most bullish things you could ever dream of, all right? I can't articulate it enough. And most of the stuff, like when these things happen, man, I'll pull it up. We'll talk about it, like an hour in a stream on a dead day or a dead year, whatever, dead 6 months. And everyone will forget. And it's like, dude, look at it right now. It is 3 rising valleys. I mean, this is like one of the most incredible setups you could ever dream of. This goes back 1998 and 2000. This is where resolution comes. This is where we will see 95 to $1. We will see the highs back from 93, 96, 2008, and 2011. It's coming. It seems almost imminent at this point. Man, and it's visible on the freaking monthly, okay? And what I love about this is you have a local confirmation low on the third valley, where it's like 1 and 2 here, and it's like an M shape completed too. I don't even know if I have it. I do. Oh my God, look at it. It's a freaking bullish bat pattern type to return on the third valley. It's gonna happen, man, most likely. All right, there it is. There it is, chat. Look on the lates. But then Jesus chimes for the new day. I'm in the chat, I guess. Whatever. Frankly, I don't even care if there's hype or not. Okay. Here it is. Highest daily candle close since May 9th. Still trading below key levels. But potentially, maybe, a higher low is getting put in. Just, it's a little too early to know if it's in. Oh yeah, so we go back to the horizontal. This is how you can conceptualize how things are going. Yeah, so I think there is downsloping consolidation. It's pretty real, right? You can see all the anchor points on the upside and downside, but then at the same time, one could interpret this as sideways. And I mean, you have to be really optimistic, at least in the very short term, if what just happened is actually occurring. Like if we are identifying, like, so from the top, right, like the highest high, all right, we're getting it like right here, March 11th. Okay, you had some price action after that was painted. What happened after the reversal? You saw a sell-off, and that's how you're painting the bottom, right? And that's right here, March 20th. And then the rally, and then look, they even tested it up here. You got a second touch, but then look, the sell-off from there takes you right back to that level initially. And then, right, did traders ever settle up below it there? Nope, it's still very real. They rallied it, but just not enough demand, less market participants, and they did violate it. They certainly did. The date of April 30th, but we could get ourselves, it's not about the violation or the breakdown itself, right? It's about the follow through. It looked like the follow through was starting really well, but then they, within 2 days, recaptured the range. And what's the most recent discernible event? They have not just recaptured, they have reconfirmed the validity of this range again, with a formal bullish back test. And you can see it clear as day on the daily. That's what we have so far. That's the newest data that we have, is that potential spring back test of the bottom of a potential bullish rectangle with faking everyone out. And I'm just praying to God, right, that this is actually real. And isn't just, okay, a few days, we're just back below, it's over. Okay, great. For now, we're kind of okay. And we were here this weekend. It's just like, what are they doing, man? You gonna hold? If we look at the 4 hour on Bitcoin, just above my head, it's not good enough to say anything yet. And you're rivaling the previous local high. You're trading below the 4 hour 200 moving average. You're trading below 63,588. You're not making higher highs. You haven't really done anything. Like there's nothing good enough to say that Bitcoin's fine, chat. It's not yet really on the 4 hour. Not good enough. We have to have higher prices. Like we got to see 64.9 to feel better. You've got to start doing things that would imply, hey, more than before. The trends were reversing back to the long-term uptrend because we're in a shorter-term, mid-term correction right now. We need evidence that that's concluding. And then a 38% retrace from the previous discernible swing low down here. Low to high, we got a 38% sale on Bitcoin right here at 56K. You're going to wonder, is that enough? Where market participants, so many were like, yeah, dude, I'm taking a 38% sale on Bitcoin. Yeah, that's good enough for me, man. And now the technical indicators showing up. We need to see these positive candles to be able to determine, yes, that was good enough. It seems like 38% sale on Bitcoin. Yep. So we got a new day. You know how it is, man. It's going to be like this until we're breaking key levels, inflection points, heart lines, all former all-time highs, supply lines. All this crap has to occur for the hype to return, for hey songs, for 1,000 viewers plus, likes in the chat, comments in the chat. We just have to have it. And unfortunately, I've tethered my soul and career, whatever, streaming career, to Bitcoin. So you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And so far, kind of dying by the sword for now, temporarily. That's okay though. It was a rational bet over 6 years ago. I still like my bet. I still think my bet will succeed. I think we'll eventually see 80K Bitcoin. I just don't know exactly when. But one thing's certain, that M2 will make all-time highs again, and it's going to correlate positively for this asset with a finite supply. So thank y'all for coming out. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA.
invading people's world. Dancing and praying. Right. There's always a tribe somewhere.